Before I assign any resources to tasks, I want to check the plan's current duration and cost values so I can compare them later. On the Project tab, in the Properties group, I click Project Information to open the Project Information dialog box. I then click Statistics to view the plan's current statistics. Note the current duration of 41 days and 0 cost. After I assign resources, I'll check these values again. On the Resource tab, in the Assignments group, I click Assign Resources to open the Assign Resources dialog box. You recognize some of these names from earlier in the course. Except for assigned resources, which always appear at the top of the list, resources are sorted alphabetically in the Assign Resources dialog box. Now I'll select Task 2 to which I want to assign resources. In the Assign Resources dialog box, I click Carol Poland and then click Assign. When I assign the resource, the name of the assigned resource appears next to the Gantt bar and a check mark appears next to the resource's name in the dialog box. In this case, a cost value also appears next to the name in the Assign Resources dialog box. This is because a standard cost rate was set up for this resource. The rate is multiplied by the amount of work estimated for the task. Project automatically calculates the cost of the assignment. Now in the Gantt chart, I'll click Task 3. Again, I return to the Assign Resources dialog box, click Tony Poe, and then click Assign. Next, I want to look at Task 3 in more detail. On the View tab in the Split View group, I click the Details checkbox. Project splits the window into two panes. In the upper pane is the Gantt chart view, and below it is the task form view. Here you can see details about the assignment for the selected task. Now I'll assign two resources to a single task. I click Task 5 and return to the Assign Resources dialog box. First, I select Carol Poland and then click Assign. I'd like an additional resource to work with Carol on this task so they can complete it more quickly. To accomplish this, I'll assign another resource. I select Toby Nixon and then click Assign. Carol and Toby are assigned to the task. Next, I'll instruct Project to shorten the task's duration. I click the Actions button and then select the first option to shorten the task's duration from 2 weeks to 1 week. This is an example of what's called effort-driven scheduling, where assigning more resources reduces the duration but not the total work on the task. Now that I've made these assignments, I want to see if they've had any effect on the plan's duration and cost. To do so, I'll return to the Project Statistics dialog box. On the Project tab in the Properties group, I click Project Information to open the Project Information dialog box. I then click Statistics to view the plan's current statistics. The project's duration has been shortened to 36 days, and I can see the updated cost value based on the assigned work and resource pay rates.